So, we have another game in Blitzkrieg Season 4. This is the round of 16, and I'm playing against Ruthless Bastard. So, let's join and see what the board looks like. Wastelands and Nook, Ghana, Western Great Lakes, and British Columbia. Interesting. Western U.S., Dudinka, Australia, and you are open. Okay. Let's see here. So, what I know about this, South Africa is relatively safe, although that doesn't necessarily mean much. South America is also decently safe here. Alright. So what I'm immediately thinking about is something like maybe, would Middle East be okay? In Central America? Or maybe not. Antarctica would probably be a better number one than that. Antarctica does cover the area pretty well. Antarctica, then I would say perhaps Europe. Europe does not look bad. Europe is actually pretty safe, honestly, except through here. But there's only one border in Ukraine. Yeah, Europe's pretty safe. Got some pretty defensible borders here. So that's what I'm thinking. 1, 2, then perhaps a 3 in, maybe, where would my 3 be? Alright. I like that so far. That 1, 2. And then maybe, yeah, Europe also has some decent paths in here. Very decent. Although West China, can't really get to West China except through Xinjiang, so actually Xinjiang, West China may be better. Well, at least verse each other. West China. Europe covers this pretty well, but you can't, I guess, against each other. West China would probably, no, it wouldn't be, because you could still go to Tomsk. Yeah, that's the big losing point for West China in that duel. Alright, so I guess what I'd want here, I definitely want my 4. If I was to have a 4, I would want that in Georgia. Definitely. Definitely in Georgia. That'll be my 4. As for my 3, My 3 may want to be somewhere like Somalia, honestly. It's inefficient, but it actually... The only problem with this is that as a number 3, I'll go ahead and get Georgia off there. As a number 3, it doesn't really help us against our number 2 in Europe, which is the big problem I have with it. And this is actually a decently likely first pick, so that's the one issue I'd have with that. But Europe is also a decently likely first pick. On this board anyway. Let's see. So I guess what I could do is go 1, 2, Middle East. Turkey may be good. Would the path be decent enough? 1 after the first turn. That's the big thing. After the first turn, could I get anywhere? If I had both of them... Of course, I wouldn't have as much income if I had both of them, which is the real shame. But I don't even know if that would counter well at all. Or would India be a better one to go for 3? India, I'm trying. I know what would it would be fine if I had my 1, 2 over here in Scott in UK, or in Scott in Turkey. That would be fine, because I'd know about this if I had Turkey. The problems come if I don't get Scott, really. 1, 2, Scott and UK. What about... This would have to be my 4. Georgia would have to be my 4. But as a 5... As a 5, I'm just not so sure at all. I mean, sorry, what I should go for my 3, that's what I meant to say. As a 5. What does that even mean? I guess... See, nothing really counters Europe well, except something that does not counter Scott at all. So I may actually just need to deal with that, which is a little sad. India... No. I could just gamble that I get Scott. I could just gamble that and then go 3 Georgia. Algeria, what about that as a 3? See, here's the thing. That means that Europe and this area suddenly isn't as amazing. If I lost a pick over here and then he got like if he got like Antarctica and West US, would that be okay? It wouldn't be. I mean, we really wouldn't be able to get to each other, except he would be able to go through Africa. See, what I wish I had for a 3 was something that I could potentially use against either Europe or Antarctica. But there's nothing really positioned that well. Alright. Let's say I knew he was there. I start with how many guys in Turkey? How many would I start with in Turkey? One, 2, 3, or what about that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that won't work at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that won't work. I can't get there with that many guys. I may just need to gamble on this one spot in Scott, which I don't like doing. Maybe I could go 1, 2, 3, and would this work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would counter Europe at least, I think. Because how many do you start with in each territory again? I forget already. It's like 8. 8. So, 7 plus 5, 12. I'd be able to take this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I do not like that. It depends on which one I'd lose. Oh, man. I guess I could try... yeah. Oh man, whatever. 3 in Georgia. See, the only way I'd get to my 4 is if I lost my 1, but I can get to my 3 if I lose my 1 or my 2. That's the thing. That's the only problem. I don't want to lose my 1. If I lose my 1, then things are bad. Alright, so I guess I'll have to pray I get my 1, because this is, it's not easy to counter Europe any other way than with something that does not counter Scott at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ugh. Yuck. Algeria. It's all because Brazil and Nigeria, this position here. And of course Algeria. Oh well. I guess that's one of the things that just makes UK look like such a good spot, honestly. 1, 2, 3. Then I could try a 4 in Turkey, I guess. Or... yeah. Because the only way I'd ever get my 4 is if I lost my 2, 3. The only way I'll ever get... well, I can get to my 3 if I lose either my 1 or my 2. Oh, brother. I guess... actually... to take advantage of that... Scandinavia doesn't really have any good paths to it either. Except Ufa. So actually... thinking about it, it would be better to go 2, 3, 4 like this. This way, if I lost my 2, then I would be able to destroy it immediately, and I'd have an easy income advantage, I think, because I'd basically just be able to destroy all of this, and yeah, I'd be able to hold Scandinavia, I think. And then a 4 in Georgia would counter both of those, of course. Yeah, that doesn't look bad, honestly. If I get my 1, 2, I've got safe income down here, depending on where his other spot is. And 2, 3, of course, the 3 counters the 2, 4 counters 2 and 3. Yeah, although I doubt that my opponent would get these 2, 3 like this. Just, there aren't any good paths to Scandinavia anyway. Really. Anything that doesn't go through, or unless you're starting in Algeria. If you're starting in Algeria, then of course you've got it. Yeah. Or I could try something else, but... I'm still not so sure about this, because I'm only concentrating on this area right now, but... If like Ruthless Bastard, went with Algeria and just had that as his 1 or 2 or something like that, then I'd still be screwed over. So that it may actually be a better strategy to try and go for something like Algeria and what else would you go for here? Man, look, Europe is just too perfect. It really is. It's too well protected. It's almost ridiculous. Alright, well, I guess it depends on what Ruthless Bastard goes for. I'll stick with these, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get my 1-2. If I don't, then it'll be a much more difficult game. Anyway, we'll see. And territories have been distributed. And unfortunately, as you can tell, I'm pretty sure I didn't get my number 1 pick. Oh, man. So yeah, there's a very real possibility he could have had the same idea I did about how to trap Europe with your last 3 picks, so... He could have very well done the same thing I did, or something very similar, and have either Algeria, Turkey, or Georgia. Right now. Really sad, really sad. But I may be doomed in Europe, so we'll see. It depends. Either way, I know I'm at a disadvantage now because he's guaranteedly either got this trapped or he's got West China, East Russia. He's got an area in the Eurasia area. And or even over here in Africa, he's got the area covered, so he can still attack me in Europe. And I can't really get down here to Antarctica, so he's got this income completely safe, pretty much. So that's the real downside. Now, I am not going to forget to use the spy card this time. So yeah, that's happening. Oh, brother. Alright. Yeah, I am not very optimistic about this game, I must say. Oh, man. Alright. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just go over here, attack you with 2, everything else over here, then transfer over there. That'll be a transfer only, I guess. Transfer only, and then transfer only back. Oh, man. And you guys, I guess I could go ahead and use a delay card just in case, but I want to save my delay cards because if he's got this area trapped, if he already knows I'm here, then I'm dead anyway. There's no point in continuing. Losing my first pick was a big blow. My picks were very risky and very dependent upon getting Antarctica. So without Antarctica, I don't know if I have much hope in this game. Unless I happen to be extremely lucky and he does not have this area trapped and he doesn't get off to a great start out of West China or East Russia, whatever he has. Alright. So I'll go there. Then attack you with 2. You. Then you. or perhaps even like that. It doesn't matter. You, and sure, I guess we'll just see what happens. I'm committing. If I'm trapped, which could very well happen, I'm doomed already, so we'll see. Oh, nope, he's got West China and Antarctica. And looks like he came up with the wrong idea for where I was from the looks of it anyway. That's really good luck for me, actually. I may still be good in this game, depending on what he does. Huh. He doesn't have enough in West China to take it. Weird. He must have made a guess about where I am, here or here, and he's prepared for it. Interesting. Well, alright. Either way, though. Huh. Or maybe here. Or here. Looks like he just made a guess. I think I might have this game won. Wow. I really wasn't expecting that. He doesn't have enough income to go over here or over here. So I actually should be set, I think. Who got first move here? Oh, well, I guess we can't know because he used an order delay card, or can we? I got the first deployment, then he got these things. Alright, what happened here? I can't know about his spy card, can I? Deploy 5, then deploy 4. 4. Yeah, because I didn't deploy elsewhere, I can't know. Well, I guess I did get the first deployment. I got first deployment, so he got second and third deployments. I'm not sure how the move order works with deployments. I don't know. Either way, he's really only got one hope here, and that would be to try to attack me here. This is hilarious. I might actually have this one, which I was not expecting at all. Huh. Weird. Either way, I have a gigantic advantage right off the start because, wow, he took a big risk in doing that. Weird. Okay, so I'll do that, and then I guess I will... Huh. I guess I'll transfer back to transfer to Moscow or something. He doesn't have the income to stand up to this. This is strange. This is actually going to be an interesting game. I'm surprised. Okay. So what I can do here, he does have this safe income, so he can still expand over here. But the thing is, the less income he uses over here, the more in trouble he is. I could go ahead and do that, and then after I take this, I can try and just work my way through his stuff. Yeah, wow. I actually may be good. Huh. That's very strange. Cards. Order delay cards. And then I could go ahead. Can you play a blockade card on a place you don't own? Ah. It's like the territories they wish to blockade. I click and drag this to move. I don't retain control of the territory, then, or the card will be wasted. Yada yada. I can't. Yeah. I thought so. I didn't remember how to use those. I was just making sure. Shut up. So I can do that, and then I could try you. Yeah, the movements, it would take 2 moves to get over there. And then I guess I could try, beyond that, what would I try? I could very easily go here and here. I could try splitting up my guys. 50%. And then tad. And Xinjiang. Or I could try, let's see, what'll happen here? Let's think about this a little better than that. Alright. If the most he can deploy, he can only deploy 8 guys, so he would have how many attacking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He actually can't really get to these going this direction, so we would have to go through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he couldn't. So actually I'm safe in doing this. Huh. Weird. There. Then I can try going to Tad. Xinjiang. Qinghai. Shanxi. And then I guess I could... Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's in big trouble. I'll be able to use my abandoned card over here in Ufa. And he really can't get to me unless he tries going to Iran or something like that. And then I could try... What'll I have here? 15, 13 attacking, 11 attacking, 9 attacking, 7 attacking, or 7 that can attack, 5, 3, sorry, 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. So I might have one more guy. Then I could go to Inner Mongolia. Yeah, he's got to be careful here. I don't know what he can do. He would have to try and sneak an attack over here, I guess, through one of these. I don't know how he's going to do that. Interesting. Well, I definitely have the advantage off of first, or after first move, after the first turn. Is he just... Jeez. Wow. Interesting. He tried to cover all of these bonuses, hoping I had one of them, and I didn't have any of them. Oh, that's funny. I guess we'll see what happens when Ruthless Bastard does his turn.